Peace, peace, peace. This is your international sales and marketing hitman, your notary agency hero, Tiger Toledo, here to bring that piff, that real thing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you guys. For those that have a notary business and you want to excel, and take your notary business to a whole nother level as an entrepreneur. What is an entrepreneur? A person that solves a problem for a profit. That is what an entrepreneur is. A person that solves a problem for a profit. And for those that are notaries, you solve a problem for a profit. So I want to share the story with you guys real quick because I got about 10 minutes before I head out to my appointment. I'm right around the corner, so it's nothing. So I did a discovery call with a notary out in Pennsylvania, right? And she told me that she was let me put this in the right context. She said that she's been a notary for about 2 years, right? And she offers a very low price in order to gain the business and in order to gain the experience. So I said to her, I was like, yo, how long you been doing this for? She said 2 years. I was like, how much more experience do you need? I was like, I'm sure you've done enough loan closing documents. I was like, who lied to you and told you that's what you need to do? Because whoever told you that gave you false information. I'm sorry they did that to you, and they what we would call a Chicago send-off. They sent your ass off. You should not be charging a little price to gain experience and to gain just to earn the person business, because it's not guaranteed that you're going to get that person's business the second time. So fast forward, this was actually just a few days ago. I did this with this notary out in Pennsylvania, this discovery call. So I want to share this with you. Real life experience, true story. I'm here now in Calumet City, Illinois. Some of you guys saw my last live. I recovered a notary assignment with a text that I sent out to a lady who was an accountant in May 2021. She recently booked the appointment from that text. I told you guys about that text. That text is golden. That text is golden. I'm bringing that text heat with you guys, right? So December, she winds up booking the appointment. I'm like, all right, cool. That's good, right? So boom. What up, CJ? Shout out to you. Shout out to Signature 21. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. So I charged her a high price. She's doing a power of attorney financial, power of attorney medical, and they're doing a TODI, which is a transfer of death instrument. Charge about a little under $300, right? So I get to the appointment. I'm with my whole family. We're like, hey, look, babe, I'm gonna just run this appointment real quick. Then we could shoot out to IKEA and take the kids to Jack's, and they could go ahead and play and stuff, right? So I already had the day planned out. Get to the customer's house yesterday. Guess what? They forgot the paperwork. The accountant lady forgot to bring the paperwork with her. Now, she lives in Indiana, so it was going to take her a while to drive all the way home, come all the way back. So I was like, look, let's reschedule the appointment for tomorrow at noon, which is today. I would not be able to really offer that comp like that if my price was super low. So right there, they were a bit afraid. They were like, oh man, he's gonna hit us with a price, or a higher price or whatever. I was like, no, it's covered. The first run back is covered in your costs, so it's no additional charge for it. The smile on these people's face was like, oh my God, this service is the truth. I will refer you to anybody and everybody that I get. Why? Because I built enough of a cushion. That makes sense? I built enough of a cushion. I increased the price enough so if there was a mistake done to the document, or something that happened first time ever, the client forgets the document. I can tail back and come back out a second time and do not have to worry about hitting them with an additional charge, and I still make a profit. So now it makes my service look 10 times better. I no longer look like a Super 8 motel. I look like the Ritz-Carlton and be like, your company, your service is on point. I love you guys. You see why that's important, that you charge more upfront? You got to. Consider it like paid training. You don't want to do loss training, right? Like you lose money on the training. No, you want paid training. If you know there's a possibility that if you go out and you do this document and there's a high probability of you making a mistake on that document, you have to charge more to absorb that cost, because 9 out of 10 times you're probably going to go back to that house to fix your wrong. Last thing I want to happen to you is you taking a loss. Like, damn, I didn't charge this customer enough. It's my mistake. I take full responsibility for it, right? Let me go back out there. Now money is coming out of your bank account. You're spending money out of your bank account to fix your wrong. Whether it's gas money, time you'll never get back. Just making that effort to go back out there. It's serious, y'all. Look, 2022 is coming. And I'm sure you guys have been doing some fantastic work in 2021 and everything else. But it's time to, you guys gotta, you know how they go to the hospital when the person's about to die and they take the electro ECG and they're clear, boom. You need a goddamn jolt in your business, y'all. This Jim Jones Kool-Aid ain't working. Y'all know it. That same lady that I talked to in Pennsylvania, I told her, I was like, look, this is a shameless plug. You need my course. You need to do my course, because whoever's been giving you this information has taken you for a ride, man. You know how Scarface said it? Somebody's taking you for a ride, man. So she was like, she does loan closing documents, right? That's her shtick. I said, how long does it take you? And I never ever really calculated this. I never thought about all the prep work that you have to do. That also takes time from you actually making a profit. My goal for the notaries that rock with me, that really run with me, is to help you guys leverage your stamp. Leverage your stamp. Your stamp ain't worth shit. It's how you leverage it. You can have Notary A that does all of these notaries for $10 a pop, or go to a currency exchange and see how they do it. They'll do your notarization for like $1. There's no leverage in that stamp. My goal for you guys is you leverage your stamp to where you're making the maximum amount of profit with the least amount of work. So with that being said, if you guys want to learn more, go check out my course. I got a super deal with you guys. Tuition, all kind of really low. I mean, like Starbucks subscription low. That's how low it is, man. Because I want to make it to the point where it's like no excuse why you can't get started and make more money and leverage the hell out of that stamp. Would you rather run an appointment that takes you about 10 minutes to make $150, or would you rather run another appointment that takes you 4 hours, prep work, scan backs, FedEx runs, all this other stuff, and make $150? If you answered the first one, definitely sign up to the course. I'll see you on the other side. Peace, love, and happiness. You heard?